So let's now learn how to reflect an image. And what I mean by reflect is that I'm going to kind of be displaying an image in a mirror. So for example, if we open the palms, after we reflect an image, it's going to be displayed as if it were being displayed or reflected in a mirror, meaning that these palms will be displayed on the right side instead of the left side. As you can see, most of these palms are on the left side of the image, but after reflecting the image, these palms will be displayed on the right side. And this and the sun, as you can see, the sun is on the left side. The sun will be displayed on the right side because the image will be displayed in front of a mirror. So let's do that. And after I do that, you will know exactly what I mean. Let me here create a new function, and I'm going to name it reflect image. And then you can open the image from outside the function, or you can pass the image. Let's one more time pass the image. And then after we pass the image, what we want to do in order to reflect an image, we need to call a function called mirror, but that function is inside a class called ImageOps. So here I need to import that class ImageOps, and then I'm going to use that class here, ImageOps.mirror. We call the mirror function, and then we pass the image that we want to reflect, and then I'm going to store it in a new variable called reflected image, and then we can store that image or save it. If you wish to save it, again, reflect image dot reflected, it should be reflected image, and then dot save, and then you can store it in a new folder or just the main folder. Let's create a new folder. So I'm gonna here copy the path and paste it here, and then I'm going to create a new folder called reflected images, reflected underscore images, and then the new name. I'm gonna name the new image reflected underscore image dot jpg, and then you can show that image here by calling the reflected underscore image dot show, and then we should create the new folder here. So here I'm going to create a new folder called reflected underscore images, and let's now call this function from outside the reflected image function. Here I'm going to say reflected image, and we need to pass the image, but we did not open the image yet. Therefore, we need to open the image that we want to reflect. So I'm going to say here image is equal to image dot open, and then we pass the images path, images underscore path, and then plus, and then the name of the image. Let's reflect the palms image, palms.jpg. And let's now save and run our script and see what's going to happen. So if I run our script, guess what? The image will be reflected, and it also will be stored in a new folder here, the reflected images folder. As you can see now, the image is reflected. Palms now are on the right side of the image, and also the sun is on the right side of the image. And let me prove that to you. If you open the original folder, which is the original image, which is the palms, which is inside the images, if you open it, and if you compare it with the new image, as you can see, the old, let me just here display the two images side by side. This is the reflected image, and this is the original image. So as you can see, the new image is reflected, it's kind of being reflected from a mirror. So it looks amazing. And also, if you open the new folder here, we have a new folder called reflected images. You'll find that the image has been stored, so you can use this reflected images, this reflected image, this newly created image, which is the palm's image but reflected.